Awesome. Okay, my name is Kelly Kelly. I am from North Carolina, and I am the owner of Family First Healthcare and Journey Wellness Clinic. I am a mom of three boys, and thanks to Justin and the Elite Nurse Practitioner, I never miss a field trip. I work for myself, and could never ever imagine working for anybody else. I opened up these practices as a new grad back in 2022, and I've never looked back. It's been one of the best decisions I ever made, and I'm so thankful this event here is just helping me take the next steps. And I've learned so much with marketing and taxes, and I have a whole to-do list of when I go back, and I just want to thank Justin and his crew for everything that they've done to help me be the independent provider that I wanted to be. I've never even had to market, but I need the next step. So I've definitely honed in on marketing. When we grew so fast that I was having to see patients and do all the admin stuff, and now I own my own 3,400 square foot building. So we have the space. We just need to take the next step. So marketing is what I've got to put energy into for sure. This conference, yes, absolutely. And the place has been awesome. I felt like royalty here. Food's been great. The speakers have been wonderful. They're all helpful. The camaraderie and just meeting the other people who are just like you, going through the same thing. And it's fun to see the stages, like the people who started and they're 6 months in. I remember feeling the same way. And then I thought it was interesting yesterday, the people, really 5 years and more, there were no people here. And it made me think that's probably because they've already sold and they're not working anymore, So and that's the reason that they're not here. They already know everything, or they're not, where they're in the Bahamas somewhere, right? So yeah, it's to be 2 years in, I'm proud of myself, but then you come in and then you see how much more room there is for growth and how much more you can bring and you can do. So
Awesome.
and that's been the best thing. So you can find me, primary care provider at Family First Healthcare at www.familyonehealth.com, or on Facebook. Again, we're in Western North Carolina, or Journey Wellness Clinic, which is hormone replacement, men and women's, weight loss, and IV hydration. It's journeywellnessnc.com. Taken multiple courses, and I wanted to do this in Tennessee because I'm from that area, but then it didn't work out with my schedule, and then it just came up in Arizona. I was last minute. I was like, great, I'm actually having my fourth baby in May, so I was like, we just need to do this now. And so, yeah, no, I'm not a member, but I've done multiple courses, and it's one of those things where I would love to do more courses, but then you still have 1,100 patients that you have to manage too. So it's like, balancing that, which has been helpful. You have when you own your own practice, you have two enemies, right? You have like money and business and growth, and then you have like health and all these people, right? And you have to, you're pulled constantly, and you want to keep everybody alive, but you also have to keep the lights on. And so that's what the Elite Nurse Practitioners taught me how to do. Right. So specifically for the Millionaire event, I think this conference, it would help at all stages. At beginning, there's going to be times where you're losing money. So this would be a great time to come as well. That you go through your time where you break even. This would be a great time to come as well. And then you have your stages where you're making money, but you're working a lot. So you need to come to learn how to work less and make the same. And then you get to a spot where you need to make more money because you've built this big practice. And so all of those stages, this conference is able to hit on all of those areas. Somehow can pull us all together at all these different stages. And then it's great to, and you see how much you've changed just month by month, and in stages what people were before. And, Justin reminds you over and over, that's a small issue. Don't focus on these small issues. And how many of us got tripped up with a logo or a color or all these non-specific things that don't even matter. You know, I wish I would have found Justin from the get-go, which I didn't. I can't even remember how I came upon it, but I did. And then I've told plenty of nurse practitioners, and I love to get on Facebook and say, when my peers are complaining, and I'll say, well, you should have left. You shouldn't do corporate medicine. You should have done your own thing, you know. So I always tell everybody about the Elite Nurse Practitioner, the podcast, all my students, about the website, and try to push as many nurse practitioners as I can into business models like this.
Thank you so much. Great, Kelly.